All right, so I guess I'll just jump into it here. Hey, this is Paul at CrystalCommerce. One of the things I was wanting to talk about here in kind of our daily update is some examples of how we're using our blog and how Product Finder is working in it, and why you're going to want to import products from our catalog, and how this Product Finder can work driving sales to you, and give you some examples of things we've added recently that you're going to want to import from us if you're interested in carrying it. Some things that I thought were cool. The first is we've got Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty, so kind of a neat crossover between like the classic D&D role-playing and kind of the crazy zany Rick and Morty cartoon. So we've got a blog post here for the main set and also the second set coming out. These are both pre-order items, so yeah, if you carry them, they seem like they're going to be pretty popular. Import them from our catalog, and once you add your price and quantity for pre-order, anyone who comes to our blog and clicks on them will see your store show up right there. Also,
I guess we'll see who's first.
Yeah, we don't have anyone yet, but we'll see who's first.
Who wants free referred sale? Free money.
And also, Funkoverse is a new product line, board game line from Funko. I'm sure all of you are familiar with their wildly popular pop figures, and basically they are using pop figures now in 4 new board games that they're coming out with. There's the DC Universe, Golden Girls, as well as Harry Potter and Rick and Morty. And so each of these board games, there's like multiple different modes and scenarios you can play with, and you're using like the pop figures to play the game. So something that looks to me like is going to be a big hit. So you look in our board games category for those, import them, add price and quantity, and you can show up on our blog for these as well. And just one more thing I picked out here is HeroClix's animated series Dark Phoenix Saga. I just want to let you know we have these added to our catalog as well, and we've got some of the kind of key figures here updated on our blog as well. And we can see, hey, we got untapped games showing up, so who wants to join them? Yeah, that's kind of a showcase of Product Finder and how we're using it. Some other catalog updates we have is we do have the Throne of Eldraine promo pack cards added. The reprints that they're turning into promos, specifically for the promo packs, those are available from the promo pack Throne of Eldraine category. And we also today added the foil double-sided tokens that come in the collector packs. Those are in the main Throne of Eldraine singles category. So you're going to want to look up that category on your import page, search again, and you should see all those double-sided foils show up.
Now, are those also on the blog?
Not yet. I literally just added them.
Nice.
But yeah, we can add them to the blog too.
All
right. In kind of non-catalog news, one thing I thought might be useful to bring up for you guys that I got asked about today through our intercom support messaging is about how in-store sale only settings work on individual products. So when you're editing a product, if it's something you want to sell exclusively in-store, only have available for in-store pickup, you don't want available on like third-party integrations, since those are obviously online only, you're going to want to make sure that you're enabling in-store sale only before adding your prices and quantity. When you enable that, it disables the syncing for third-party integrations, but if there's already a product syncing to a third party, it won't delist it. So basically it becomes frozen there at whatever the existing price and quantity is until it sells on that platform. So make sure you're checking that box first. If you have already added your prices and quantities and you want to enable in-store sale only, set the quantity to 0, wait for the product to sync to any channels you have it showing up on. Make sure that that 0 has gone through and it's delisted. Then you can enable that setting, add back your quantity, and that way you don't run the risk of selling things online that you didn't mean to, or selling things for the wrong price because the price updates were no longer going through. So I thought that would be useful for you guys. And I think that's all I had.